So if anything, teachers, priests, pastors can manipulate people to do their bidding by appealing to their inner child. What's good, YouTube? My name is Alex, and yeah, welcome to my channel. Today, we're gonna talk about a topic that I have really been interested in, which is how is your mind programmed? Because all of our minds are programmed. So let's learn more about that. So there's this concept called projection and injection, right? And projection and injection is the way that the mechanism by which all human minds interact. So all of our brains are either projecting something or injecting something. So that is the plane in which we interact. This is a concept from the hermetics. So the hermetic, like, you can learn all about hermeticism and read up about it. I'll drop links below. But yeah, let's talk more about projection and injection, because it's really important to know how our minds are programmed, because this is the mechanism by which we understand and live in the world. We, let's say this is us, are in the world, and we have things that we've picked up and learned from, let's say, people around us, let's say our parents, say our teachers here, people around us, and people project, the word project meaning like they project things onto us. So they project their stuff onto us, their values. So imagine, right? They have some values. Oh, you should get married at this age, or you should be in a relationship right now, or you should have this amount of money, or we don't have money here. We're not rich. We're not a rich family. We don't have much. These are values. None of that is true. None of that is what you want. Maybe it is, but a lot of that is projected onto you. Now, some of that, if you get that projected onto you from a young age, a lot of that can get internalized. Now you start to think that of yourself, right? So I'm gonna draw a circle around you, because that's coming. They're coming, people from around you in your life, friends, family, teachers, preachers, pastors, priests, imams, people that teach you stuff. You know, everyone has stuff that they are projecting, right? And they've got that from somewhere. They have injected that into themselves from other projections. So this is the mechanism by which we interact, right? So we have a bunch of people all around us projecting stuff. But the key thing I want you to know is that projection and injection is a way that people can manipulate you. So how you do that, right? I'm drawing a diagram here. The circle around here is what we call the superego. Superego. And this is us here. And we, inside of us, let's say this is a zoomed in version of us, we have our ego and we have our id. Now I'm going to talk more about the ego in another video, but the superego and the id are the ones we want to focus on today. So the superego is where the expectations of everyone around us lives. Everyone has those things that they project onto us, and they live in our own minds in our superego. So it's like, how do we exist and behave in society? What is expected of me? How do I feel in society? And what exists in there is guilt and shame. Guilt and shame. So when you feel guilty about something, when you feel shameful about something, that lives in your superego, right? But your true desires live within your ego. And we're gonna talk more about that in another video. Your true desires live in your ego. Then you have your id, which I like to call your naive child mind, your inner idiot, your id. So you have your inner idiot, the id, the naive child mind that just listens to everything. And that's what we get in the beginning when we're children. And then we have all these ideas injected into us. So these are all projections from other people, and we receive them as children through the gateway of the inner idiot, the child, our inner child. So as children, people project, and the gateway to be manipulated is through your id. Through your id, through your id, through your id, through the naive mind. So if anything, teachers, priests, pastors can manipulate people to do their bidding by appealing to their inner child. They connect to your past, they connect to your childhood, and they try to get you to dig into your past guilt and your shames, and they project their values onto you. And that is a way how to get them to do what they value. But I'm here to tell you today that there are things that you value that come from within you, from your ego, from your true self. That when you look within and you don't dwell in the superego where everyone is projecting their expectations onto you, when you go inwards and say, what do I really want? What do I love? When you go inwards, you will find your true desires and your purpose. Then it's no more the case where, you know, you're doing things because, I don't know, these are expected of me. I guess I should do this and I have to do this and I've got to do this. No, you're living an inspired life, a life from your soul. And that inspired life is from your ego because you've understood what your true soul guided desires are. And then when you do that, you start to project that onto other people. And that's how you have followers here. So people can be your followers. This diagram is crazy, I know. And why do we think we connect with a lot of celebrities, artists, and people who are unapologetically themselves? Because they've tapped into their ego, their center, their true nature, and they just live that, whether people like them or not. They don't do what society and the people around them tell them to do. They just do what they want to do. So yeah, if you want to live an inspired life, tap in, look inwards, find the things that you love to do, wish to do, are inspired to do, and shine your light. Live and yeah, project, shine your light. You are a light. Find that light within you and shine that light. That's the video for today. So yeah, that is how you are being manipulated. That is how our minds interact through the mechanism of projection and injection. And we need to understand that mechanism and defend ourselves from being manipulated by people appealing to our inner child. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you want another lesson, let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions about this lesson, anything that wasn't clear, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely explain in the comments. This is a new style of video that I'm trying. So if you want to see more of these, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.